it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
He's gonna run up that fucking check.
that's the criteria for like spending $500. That's pretty much like with those
This
with
nigga
that.
think he's fucking slick too. He talking about
Well,
on
he
my
thinks black women are
dime.
stupid. That's the problem.
On my
You notice how
dime.
he called us queens and ladies and all these wonderful terms as if he's not a misogynist. Like, come on, bro. Like, you think black
I
women are
told
stupid.
you.
He's going for the low hanging, what he perceives to be the low hanging fruit, which is insulting.
It's to disarm you. That's why. Like, hey, my beautiful
Absolutely.
Nubian queen, the mother of the earth. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga.
He believes that black women are going to be suckers forever. And that's really insulting.
Yeah,
And that's
nobody's ever.
Built like a damn walrus.
What'd you say? A walrus. That's a good one.
Stop hating. Brothers, we gotta stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor? I think we all know the answer to that.
No,
me and you are
that's
not the
the
same.
answer.
I don't think he's washing his ass either. He looks very he looks very unkept. He looks very dirty. I think he's putting on clean clothes without washing his ass. You got to tell.
That's a possibility.
He's
Rolling
going
out of
through
bed,
it.
putting on a clean shirt
he's
and
going
keeping it
through
moving.
He has to be going through it because he looked dirty. I don't.
That nigga rolling out of bed, stepping on food boxes.
Ooh.
Stepping on DoorDash bags. Oh, McDonald's bags and shit.
Look, I've been said it. The dude was turning tricks and selling dick. Like, that's where majority of that hustle is funded from. This dude is traveling all over the world, charging women
$500.
gigolo.
Not.
This nigga is Magnum PI gigolo all over the fucking world.
This nigga think he Philip Michael Thomas.
Shirt on, nigga.
Don't make me beat my chest.
Keep that shirt
King
on.
Kong, stop playing.
Leos are diabolical.
That's ridiculous. He's not in shape to be talking that much shit.
I'm not gonna allow you. You know I don't allow you to do that, Tay. I'm not gonna allow you to blame this on people that were born in the month of August. Like that's come on.
I am. Well, I'm doing it. Okay.
I've had. Look, Taylor's right. You Leos are diabolical.
They are YNs. There ain't nobody gonna tell me any different. I done had enough
experience. And I'm not just saying that because it's Taylor. This is anecdotal experience. It's like, y'all motherfuckers are a trip. You think it, first of all, it's difficult for you all to accept rejection. That's the problem, right?
Yes.
Second of all, you think the world revolves around your ideas. That's the problem. Third of all, there is this tendency.
Break it down, Mella.
There is this tendency to be sociopathic.
He marks all the qualities. He's big
and
Leo
that checks
energy.
the boxes that I'm aware of. If
big
there's more,
Leo
somebody
energy.
speak up. But those are the boxes I'm aware of. My brother, God rest his soul, A Leo, my husband, first, second, take your pick. Leo,
See,
my high
you know
school
what I'm talking about,
boyfriend,
Mela.
my high school boyfriend,
You know what
Leo.
I'm
Y'all motherfuckers are
about, Mela.
just ridiculous.
You know what I'm
But
talking about.
fortunately, I have developed as a Taurus to know how to stomp that shit out. And that's where Mela comes in. It took a long time to learn how to do it, but I got it down. Leos don't mean shit to me. I'm not into astrology like that. I have the confidence it takes to rule.
It's me. What you up here talking about, lady?
I'm talking about being a Taurus.
All right,
What's your
hey,
sign?
no. This we ain't doing that shit today. I will drop or boot or mute any fucking body. So I'm gonna go into the video. Y'all let me know when y'all want to.
Auntie. My bad. My bad.
Affecting the world, the African race, and black women in particular. It will be a platform where black women can expose their brand, their business, and influence the culture of black women and influence the culture for black women. This is going to be an uplifting reality show. There will be no nonsense. It's going to be clean and it's going to be classy. I'm calling it a date with the doctor because that is going to be the ambiance. That's going to be the context. That's going to be the background. It's not a real date. Let me say this again. I am not looking for a wife. The ancestors will send them to me when the time is right. Let me say that again. I'm not looking for a wife. And this reality show is not a hunt for a spouse. That is just the platform because I want sisters to have a clean and sexy situation that they're going to be coming into. Do my black queens understand me?
Yeah.
So like me, for example, I supplement income with that shit. You know?
Yeah,
It kind of just pays for itself. But other people, there are other people that they got 6-7 figure income. You know? I like doing this shit 5, 6, 7 figure incomes because of content creation and all types of other shit. Now, a lot of people don't know what to do and how to get started, but that's what marketing teams are for and all of that other shit. And any successful business likely has some kind of marketing or advertising budget. So y'all also make sure y'all hit the bell for the marketing series. We will have our next episode on Tuesday. For that, we will be talking about some other things. We'll be talking about the rise of Nike and likely a few franchises too. You know? So we're still getting that together. But for real, there's a lot of things. And this is one of the reasons why, like entrepreneurship, capitalism, why they promote it so much. It's not just because of greed, it's what keeps an entire system going. You know, the entrepreneurs, the ones selling products, are also purchasing services from other companies, marketing teams, you know what I'm saying, IT professionals, and then you're also going to need lawyers, you're going to need accountants, you're going to need all of that shit. So there are so many different facets to a business that it really keeps other businesses going. You know, it's what keeps things in circulation. But if you're just sitting up here, oh, but I'm funny, ass nigga all fucking day. No, I'm just being real. If that's all you're doing, you're not doing this shit right.
I'm not doing it right. Well, damn. I need to go back and reprogram. Let me reprogram myself. What I gotta do?
If you're able-bodied, that's mean you can get up and work for what you get.
Well,
not even just that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even some of your larger content creators and stuff, they have teams. They have teams of people clipping things. They got web designers. You have people that are doing edits and shit like that. You also employ people too. Like, it's so many different facets of a business, you know what I'm saying, that keep everything else going. You know, and if you're not doing it for those reasons, you can't be on here complaining about you can't pay your bills. Because if so, you need to get the fuck off of here and go do something that helps you to pay your bills.
That's a lot, MP. That's
I'm
a
not saying that you
whole.
have to be paying your bills on here, but you damn sure shouldn't be on here complaining that you can't pay your bills.
Either way, it sounds like a lot. That's too much. I just rather hit somebody lick and talk shit and get down. Then you making it sound really. That's hard. I ain't trying to do that. I'd rather
You
go
on
hang some
here about your
drywall.
bills?
Well, my bills is paid, sir.
Okay. So enjoy your recreation. But what the government is saying is they're not going to pay your bills while you're on here every day, all day.
Well, I hope the government pay a few people bills because I still like buying food stamps.
Well, it ain't gonna be that easy because
I know.
they written a new law for that. If you get caught using somebody else's food stamp card, you will get prosecuted for that. They ain't
Well, I
playing no
got
more with it.
caught. I got caught buying food stamps one time, and I ain't gonna tell you about it, but I did.
But
But
I'm talking about now. I'm talking about now. They already written it. They already put it in. They already put it in. Put it in one of the policies. If you get
when
caught,
the law
your ass getting
goes into
prosecuted.
effect, when the law
It,
goes, I got a deep
it takes
freeze.
time.
Wait a second, y'all. I'm going to give a shout out to the Cash App, and I do have a new panelist. We got the voice of Venus in the building. Shout out to Just Bob Bowman. You know what I'm saying? Over on Stay Sleep TV with the $2 ball says God first, health second, family third, bills fourth. Shout out to Just Bob Bowman. Appreciate you,
Hey,
fam.
you know I love you. I enjoyed your thing over there. Just my five.
Now, this is the voice of Venus right here.
Oh, voice of Venus. Hey to you too.
Hi,
What's up?
Auntie. Hi, Sheik. Hi, Sherry. Hi, everybody. I just want to give my 2 cents real quick. Is the music in my background too loud or you can't hear it?
We can't hear. I got some music in the background, so I guess that kind of. I can't hear you. So you're good.
Okay. Couple things. I just wanted to say black people need to learn to shut the F up when they got a good thing going because if you are finessing, why are you getting on the internet telling everybody and their mother about it? Like some of y'all be bringing stuff on yourself. I'm gonna be honest. Because I'm not against finessing the government because everybody else is doing it. The problem is y'all never smart enough to be quiet. So you get what you get. I was feeling bad when I heard they were like taking away the benefits because I was thinking about women who have kids and who need the help. But when you see videos like that, when you just showed, you don't feel bad. It's like what you can't
She
be
got
making.
12 of them.
You know what I
She's
mean?
also
Like
pregnant with triplets too, Venus. She's pregnant currently with triplets, which I mean, I guess that's random chance if you got pregnant and now you're pregnant with triplets.
But
But
who
yeah,
got her pregnant? Who got her pregnant?
saying she's like
But think about it. If you felt like I had unlimited funds and I could feed my mouth to feed the kids unlimited, you might feel compelled to be able to want to keep having kids too. I'm just saying.
all
I'm
right.
starting to
So
understand.
here's my thing on that, and then the panel can kind of jump in, right? I believe
True, but you act like people aren't really good at lying and hiding and deceiving, especially something that for some men, the men who are not okay with it, they feel ashamed. So you would be surprised at the lengths that they go to make sure that they hide things. It's not like, oh, y'all know, y'all just don't want to know. People are very good at hiding their lives if they want to.
I can understand that. I can understand that, but at the same time, I can understand if I've been with this person, I know you like. You move different.
That's why she started getting the feeling, but she didn't
Hey,
always know.
hold on, Venus. Now, just please, ma'am. Let me say this, please, baby. You move different. The words, how you speak them to me, is different. Now, I ain't never said I ain't been cheated on. But what I can say, I knew the nigga was cheating just by the way he moved, how he talked. It wasn't Sherry Berry. It was
Once he
somebody else.
started cheating, that's when you knew. Yeah,
Before
once he did it.
y'all go too deep into it, I do have another panelist, and then y'all can get back into it. What up, Hood Conservative?
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? I kind of stumbled into the section about cheating or whatever. I don't really have too much to add to that. I will say that this is an interesting thing I noticed.
Convene is off to the show. What the hell, man? What the hell did you do, nigga? What did you do?
I don't know, bro. I don't do nothing to nobody. I was
No,
just
you
gonna
don't.
say it's a weird problem that women have, and this is the thing
It's a
men just
weird
can't relate
problem
to.
you got, nigga.
Let me
Cause
make
I
my
ain't
point.
dropping
Jesus
like
Christ.
this. I ain't finna
Oh
drop.
damn!
I ain't never gonna drop. It's a problem that you have.
We're
That's why
talking
you
about women
good
being cheated
conservative.
on.
Cause
We're talking about
you mixed up in the mind. Shut
we're
your
talking
ass
about
up.
women being cheated
Uh-uh.
on right now. And all I'm saying is it's a weird problem
It
that
ain't
women
nobody
have.
fault.
Hey,
Didn't
man,
nobody say just
Somebody
women got
silence that
cheated
woman.
on?
She is tripping.
No, no. We ain't gonna say Sherry Berry tripping today.
You
No,
are
I ain't.
tripping, Miss Berry.
No, I don't
You're
like
interrupting
that.
people.
All he do
We
is
have a
come
new
up on
panelist.
panels
Can you
and
respect that?
attack
Can you
women,
respect that?
and
I
I
guess
can't.
not.
No,
hold
I'm
up.
not.
He's going to in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, Hood Conservative.
Yeah, and I'm not coming up to attack women at all. This is an issue to talk about. And all I'm going to say is that women, it's a unique problem that women
Women,
have. I don't know how to solve it,
women.
but women are attracted to the kinds of
Sorry,
men who can get other women. And so it becomes this sort of weird pattern that women go through where, like, you're attracted to this guy for all these reasons, right? Well, that makes him extra desirable to all these other women as well. And so now you kind of have to constantly compete against all these other women because you all like that same kind of thing. And, I don't know what to do about it. I don't have any solutions for it. It's just a thing that women have to suffer through.
And man,
I'm not a private detective. I'm not a detective. I'm not Sherlock Holmes. My instincts telling me I don't trust you is plenty. That
I'm
shit is plenty.
Angela Wishberry. What was that lady name that was real smart? Angela something. It used to be a TV show. My Alzheimer
Angela
kicking.
That was
Lansbury on
murder,
murder.
she wrote.
Yeah, my Alzheimer kicking in. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
But it's just when you got an intuition, we all admit that shit, man. People, there are red flags. We see them. A lot of times we ignore them, and people just see what it is that they want to see
And you
and
know what?
choose.
I think,
Go ahead.
yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to speak to that kind of thing right there, sort of in defense of the cheated on, because especially when you're like in a stable relationship and everything is going well. And I know guys maybe get hit with this a little bit more because women just tend to be more suspicious. Your women will go through your stuff and look around for shit. Guys aren't necessarily going to do that kind of thing until like something happens to make them do it. But generally
Yeah,
speaking, you want to believe that everything's going well, right? You don't want to have to be suspicious of your partner. I don't want to have to not really trust you because at that point, it's almost no relationship at that point. Now it's just you're fucking somebody you can't trust. Like, that's not really a relationship. That's like you
no,
spiraling down.
no, sir, no, sir. I'm not gonna let you have that. That's not true. You still can continue to have a relationship. He just did something in like I'm not gonna lie. I think that from watching my brothers, my uncles, my granddaddy, everybody, most of the time men just move with impulse. No, because I had one cheat on me. And I'm not fucking him with insecurity. I'm fucking him because I love and I trust him. And if I love and trust him, I can trust that he's a human being. He ain't
You,
perfect.
do you think there's a difference in how men and women take cheating or getting cheated on? Because like I know men do take their wives back, but there's just this thing where it's a lot harder for men to get over than it is for women.
Well, I think you a man that would probably take your wife back from the question that you asked me. But I know there's a lot of men that wouldn't take her back. Then I know there's a lot of men that will end you. So I don't know because I don't put all men in a category.
I want to answer quick. No, I just want to answer that real quick, and then I'm gonna go right to Sir Ism. Shout out to Sir Ism, by the way. But I would say it really, again, it depends on your judge of character, and the first person you got to judge when you're judging character is your own. Like you got to judge you got to be able to judge yourself. So if forgiving somebody, after infidelity, it really depends on whether or not that person is worthy of forgiveness, meaning, you know what I'm saying, they actually just made a mistake and they're really trying to move past that shit and better themselves. But also, you also got to be able to ask yourself and answer honestly whether or not you are capable of forgiving somebody. Because that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the men-woman thing, I get it. A lot of, this ain't even a man-woman thing. It's just men are just a little more honest about not being capable of forgiving somebody. But that's not even gender specific, because a woman may say she forgives you, but she's really not capable of true forgiveness. She'll throw that shit in your face every guy.
Well, no, you know why? I think for the man, like the image of the woman changes in his mind, right? Because look, I don't know if women ever have this. You'll see this type of conversation with men, where a dude would be like, "Well, did you suck his dick?"
I gotta go straight to Sir
Ism. I like where.
What up, Ism?
What's going down, man?
Salute.
I just want to jump in this little conversation, man.
I'm gonna go right back to them. I just didn't want you to lose your thought. I know you just came up.
Okay. We'll whap and tap on Umar in a second, but right now, this gender war, it only goes on with dudes who don't like the other gender. Are dudes who married the wrong batch. You and your batch ain't getting along right now. So that's why you say it's a gender war. People that's happy, they in a happy, committed relationship. And it kills me that you dudes that come on YouTube that ain't had one relationship in the last 3 years think y'all know all the answers to this gender war and relationship. I don't believe you. I don't. Most men do this. Most women. You don't have no women. And if you got one, please don't leave her. Because once you start watching this YouTube red pill shit, you ain't gonna never get another one. So just stick with your fat broad you got and sit down and complain on YouTube. Stop telling these men to leave their women. All women and men are having some decent relationships. Y'all only talk about the part of the side that don't work. Because you use a soccer dog.
I'm not fat. I might be old and ugly in the face, but I ain't fat.
Not you, Miss Sherry. I'm talking about these sucker duckers. They act like they get tens and they know they Myron gangs. They know they Myron. They don't get no women.
And I've been in the game.
Look at dudes like this. Dudes like this got a whole entire wife, but he likes dick.
Sweetwater.
That's crazy.
You understand? Like this is his it friend, and this is his wife.
And they be out there like that, dude.
Burger King all by herself at times. Back in June, video of Nakia Hamilton doing her job went viral, and she was praised for her work ethic. She ended up becoming one of our paid forward recipients just weeks after that video went viral. She was shown working 12 hours plus, holding down the fort so that Burger King could remain open.
I be missing out on my kids' life and I work a lot. So I be having to provide for them, and I really don't be having time to spend with them. And it hurts me a lot.
Well, now she is going viral once again after she is reportedly saying she was fired. Our Brolise Pimentel, you had a chance to speak with Nakia today. I mean, a lot of people kind of shocked at what she served up today, the news.
Yeah, and Nakia Hamilton says since we first aired her story. She's gone viral and working conditions have not improved, even with all that attention it was getting. She says Burger King fired her last week and says the way they've treated her is wrong. Nakia says her frustrations come from all of the days she put sweat and tears into keeping the store running all by herself.
Evergreen fired me because I've been late because of my kids, bro. My kids come first. And now when y'all gonna watch my kids? Y'all don't pay for no babysitter, no nothing.
Nakia Hamilton, crying tears of frustration, posting this video on TikTok earlier this month after being fired from Burger King on Broad River Road in Columbia. Hamilton went viral on social media in June for running the restaurant solo, working 12 hours plus, doing every job to provide for her 3 children. She says the company wrongfully fired her after she was on approved time off and was scheduled to work the day she was coming back.
So I told them, I'm not gonna make it in time. I don't see how y'all schedule me at 12 knowing I'm leaving Charlotte at 11. And it take an hour and 30 minutes to get to work. Still got to drop kids, I still got to do everything.
Hamilton says they responded and told her she was terminated so she didn't report to work the next day. But Burger King reached out and told her to report back to work the following day and to be on time. She says the franchise owner, Matt O'Doherty, went to look at her time logs for the past 2 weeks and told her she was late too often. Hamilton says O'Doherty lacked consideration and gave her a final write-up.
I was like, how I get a final written warning when I never got wrote up or got in trouble with the company?
Hamilton says she always communicated with her GM when she was going to be late and says she always was okay with it because she's a single mom and a hard worker. Hamilton says Burger King and O'Doherty used absence issues as a way to get rid of her.
He was like, yeah, you caused the controversy, you caused too much problems for the job, you knew not to work by yourself. They literally, 2 weeks after everything went down, they literally made a whole contract after everything went down about being in the store by herself.
She says since she's gone viral, Burger King has been threatening to fire her for speaking to the media about her solo shifts, but says they never provided help or extra crew members for her. Watch Fox News reached out to Burger King about the termination. In a statement, a Burger King spokesperson saying, quote, "Terminations are the decision of the franchisees who own and operate the BK restaurant. In this situation, the franchise confirmed the individual involved is no longer employed due to repeated attendance issues. Burger King says no one should work alone and they're disappointed their policy wasn't followed."
She promotes obesity, all that food, and then got triplets. Hey, well, I don't know. That ain't cool.
Yeah. I mean, she ain't got triplets. She got 12 kids. Now, I don't know if she's got 9 already and she's pregnant with 10, 11, and 12, but they said 12 kids.
Yeah, I just seen somewhere on a website a woman was getting $2,000 a month on EPT, and Trump was saying you got to work 8 hours a month or something in order to keep getting your money, and they upset at 8 hours. You can go volunteer somewhere or something.
But if you spending if you're posting 4 or 5 TikTok videos a day, there's really no excuse. And that's what me and Sheep was talking about earlier. It's like too many people are making money off the internet. So what they're saying is they got algorithms to pick this shit up now about people that they're going after these people first when it comes to the benefits and stuff. Not even just people that have been on there for a while, but people that are on the internet all day or a big portion of time on the internet, either bragging about EBT or just fucking around on here. You know what I'm saying? They're taking advantage of benefits.
Okay. Kind of like what they got a section of the popo that watch all the little thug dudes and watch who doing this and who doing that and get on the internet. Now they're gonna start being watching the EBT ladies just bragging.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
So I'll show you that clip real quick. Hold on, let's get that. What up, LA Project?
100% supported by taxpayer-funded food stamps. That's because President Donald Trump is putting an end to abuse and fraud in federal assistance programs. Trump says he is saving taxpayers from paying for endless dependency and is bringing accountability to the programs. The woman gained popularity online by posting videos of herself shopping at Sam's and Costco, flaunting massive grocery hauls paid for with food stamps. However, the Trump administration is ramping up audits and eligibility eligibility checks and putting an end to these types of situations. The woman is now complaining that her EBT benefits have been terminated, forcing her to prepare quote-unquote meager meals for her large family, like small portions of eggs, waffles, and sausage on 9 plates, a big difference from her previous extravagant shopping sprees. Last month, the woman, who refers to herself as Girl Quake, went viral with a cooking video where she prepared a large breakfast, including buttermilk waffles, French toast, sticks, blueberry waffles, and Roger Wood sausages, all purchased with her EBT card. Earlier that month, she showcased a grocery haul of more than $1,000 paid entirely on EBT, including multiple packs of snacks, meats, and produce, bragging that everything is free.
So they got the ad administration on that. So the ad administration is they're policing the algorithm.
Conservative. There you go, man. You get the 2-for-1 special. You get your boy Trump. Y'all love Trump. Y'all niggas love Trump. And you get to get back at a black woman. So you get to use Trump, your man, to get back at a black woman.
We putting them on diets.
You in heaven.
We put them on a diet and on a budget, though. That's what they need. They need a diet and a budget plan.
Y'all just like to get up under black women's skin, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all something else, man.
I mean, with this, look, I don't know, bro. Like, check philanthropy. Like, I'm not going to enable somebody to go.
Why you keep putting me on mute?
I can't hear. You gotta mute up. You gotta mute up Hood.
That ain't me. That's the
You gotta
other
mute up
guy.
Hood until you talking.
Why you keep putting me on mute, Auntie?
I put you on mute because you like to talk while other people are talking, and that makes it impossible for me to hear them. And then I have to raise my voice into a perfectly working microphone, which I'm not in the mood to do it anymore today.
Well, that makes sense. You're right. I'll go on mute.
You sure you chose the right profession, Aunt? Because you're very patient. You have the patience of a woman of a 2-year-old, boy. Because you stand so patient. I can't drink.
But I also know I got I looked at my schedule. I got a long week at work, coming up, and I got to do a lot of talking. So if I lose my voice today, it's gonna be a really rough week.
Auntie, I'm asking you, how much will you charge me to get this warehouse up and going?
I don't know how to get your warehouse up and going.
You said you was one of them kind of people.
I mean, I'll make some phone calls and see what we can do. See if I know somebody that can't personally do it.
I don't trust the people you trust. I trust you.
Something that I'm not qualified to do. So
well, get qualified.
No problem.
Hurry up.
Cool.
Hey, Aunt, she said it's 2 things in life: getting it done and not getting it done. And she said, get it done.
That's all good. Hey, if you'll hire a dentist to do your brain surgery, it's cool.
I don't give a fuck.
She said, make a play. It's 3rd and 10. Make a play. Figure it out.
Fuck it. Yeah. No, I'll probably find, like, I mean,
you've been talking a good game for years. Walking like you talking.
It's all good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I can do shit that I can't do.
Well, you go learn.
Okay. I did not drop her.
Oh, you call it. You sticky with the finger.
No, listen. I wanted to tell you something. The whole thing about the EBT cut, it's actually like a magic bullet. So you put them on a budget, you put them on welfare, and if you peep game, all she doing is buying packaged, like, factory made stuff. So now she's gonna have to learn how to cook, and she rarely want to stretch that dollar. So no more boxes of waffles. Now you have to buy flour and pancake mix and stuff, right? No more TV dinners. You have to buy rice and meat and cook meals for the kids now. This is a magic bullet, bro. This is a great deal.
Hey, that chick was busting down. I don't think she had a problem cooking, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, her cooking did look good though. I ain't gonna
That's what I'm
joke.
saying, bro.
She had
TT
2 or
wasn't
3
fucking
plates
Listen,
of
listen,
fried
no,
ones.
no, 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 no.
Yeah,
If
she was
your
whipped
food
up.
starts out in a box, you are not cooking, bro. If your food
I,
starts out in a box
hey,
with
bro,
pictures
I
of
bet
food on it, you
her
are
food
not cooking.
good.
That is
Her
a
food.
laboratory's food.
You don't know what you talking about, brother. You don't know a good cook. She gotta have them mud flap arms, and she was flipping that shit. And them sausages, boy, man, her food I bet tastes good.
Bro, throwing sausage in grease is not cooking, bro. Throwing sausage in grease is not food. That's not cooking.
Why do you call black people them people?
Hey,
These are
that's
your
some.
people too.
Hey,
Sound
hey,
like a white
ism.
man.
That's some. He's got a point with that. Those are great value cinnamon French toast sticks in her fucking hand. Okay, those don't get cooked. Those are already cooked.
Well, I bet she know how to put the right cinnamon in on them in the right type of syrup, brother. I'm telling you.
To go back and even look at that part of their family history or their family legacy, because it was horrible for the people who had to live through that shit. So it's like, let's just move on and start fresh. And that's how you start off as a West Coast niggaism.
Nah, and
Yeah, you
also
right. That's how it happened.
nah, just like you said, like as things were built up and shit like that, a lot of people migrated. Like just like my family got a similar history. You know, around the Carolinas, Tobacco Road, all of that, a lot of land there. But it was considered worthless damn land. So when shit got built up in New York, you know what I'm saying, people went there to get money, and families split up. You know, married couples split up. You know, married couples split up. You know, a lot of times your grandmother, your great grandmother, you know, came to New York, Massachusetts, whatever, to work in the hospitals or be a maid or a seamstress, whatever the case may be. While Pop still wanted to be a mechanic or work the farms or whatever the case in Carolina, and they lost touch. They didn't have social media and smartphones and shit back then. People started whole new families and shit, man. So there was a lot of things that like died out and folks lost touch. So
that's why I try to keep the kids in touch with this social media. And they a lot of them haven't met each other, but they know these entertainers, and they think they know them because they met them on the internet. And I used to be like, "How you know this person?" "Oh, I met him on the internet." So I be trying to tell my kids stay in touch with their other cousins because y'all have the internet, so use it to your advantage. But I couldn't wait for those Christmases and holidays and birthdays. That was like our social time. So I'm waiting on my cousins. We could talk, catch up. So in a way, you need to use the social media to your advantage. You can kind of keep up with people's birthdays, even though they, have migrated out. But down south, we still have that once a year, we have a family reunion. And it just seemed like the next generation, I don't know if it's almost dying out. It's like the older people keeping it going, and the next people is like, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of bad. We on something like 70 something, and I hope it don't go away.
my family reunions died out. I can't even lie to you. They died out. People start arguing with each other. Folks getting jealous of each other. All types of stuff. And then we went from every year to every other year, and then shit kind of just died out. I haven't gotten a call about a family reunion. People done tried to organize some meetups and stuff like that, but it's not as many people showing up from all over the country like they used to. So a few of us stay in touch, but that's what happens when the family. Because chances are, Ism, you probably got this too with the family. You got a genealogist in the family, right? That keeps track of the family tree and everything else. So every time
Just like
somebody's
the
born or
elder.
somebody passes on or whatever the case may be, I'm saying, they keep track of that shit.
They keep
But
track of it.
them people get older and they die eventually too. So somebody's got to kind of take that role on afterwards. And a lot of times that doesn't happen. Because I know that's kind of what happened with us. Nobody picked up the mantle for Uncle Jim. You know what I'm saying? When he passed, he was the family genealogist, and he made sure he stayed in touch with everybody. And then, when we got to the family reunion, we would update the family tree. Everybody update the family tree. You write in anything that's missing and all of that stuff, and that's how he kept everybody in touch. But as they got older, they couldn't do it anymore. And nobody took it up.
I think that's a predictable development with the loss of family structure. Like the idea of a family tree and having family unions and all that, Married people made that possible, right? Because we had families that were largely married. So your uncles and aunts, they would all be married off. So the aunts can get together and organize things. The uncles can pay for it and do the heavy lifting. And now we can have a big family reunion out in the field somewhere where it's like, that family tree, once it becomes the majority of us having baby mamas and no real families, the family tree becomes a tangle of vines now. There is no real family tree like that. And so the whole family reunion era is kind of fading away, bro. You need actual traditional families to have a big family reunion. Yeah, you need big families. You need women having like 5, 6, 7, 8 kids if you really want to have that culture to keep
Man,
going.
we just showed you a woman with 12 kids and $1,000 in food stamps. What
You
you talking
had
about?
Hey, that's not, no, no,
good
no,
service.
no, that
You
ain't it.
had to
That is
find a
not
way to
it.
blame black women, huh?
I'm just
You
fucking
had
with
to
you.
find a way. That nigga said it becomes
No, this ain't about
vines.
that. This is the family
Yeah.
unit in general, bro.
You say the
Once you
family
don't have the
unit got
family
messed
unit,
up by Keisha. That's what you just said. It becomes vines. If you're a player, you can bring both your baby mamas, all three of them, nigga. You just ain't game tight.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Being a
but the
player is
thing
not gonna
is,
help
hey,
you.
hey, nah, hey, ism, you got a point. If you're a player, you can bring both of your baby mamas and all your kids. But can Keisha bring all three of her baby daddies?
No, we don't need them sucker duckers. Just
There
bring the
you go.
kids, bring the
There
babies.
you go. And that's the problem.
But he found a way to blame the black woman. Did you see? It becomes vines when the black woman, you get 2 or 3 baby. Well, who picked the baby mamas? Negro. Control your baby mamas.
Yeah, that's exactly the problem in it. Control your baby mamas, right?
Right.
All right,
Right.
go,
Your
go.
game.
No,
But
no, I dare you.
that's
Go,
not even that's
go.
not
Do
even
it. Do it.
fixing it. It's
I'm
not even
Do
already
it.
just
doing it. You need to
No,
do it,
no, no. That's
sucker.
that's the challenge for everybody. Do it. Niggas ain't doing it,
Exactly.
right? Can't be
he's
done.
got a
Making
he's
Can't
got
be
a
done.
point with the
take care of
vines
your
and stuff
matches.
like that, man. It's a
Can't be
hey,
Everyone you
done.
want
like
to
I
get
said,
by
you
is
might
your
be
wife.
a player might be able to bring all of his baby mamas, but rarely are all them damn baby daddies willing to show up to her family reunion. Real
Yeah.
shit, man.
He found a way to blame the black woman for
I
the
know I'm not
demise
doing it.
of the
I'm not
family
going to a
reunion.
Tangle Vines family reunion. I'm not doing no
He
goofy
found a
shit
way,
like
huh?
that.
Well,
Be over there.
you's a
You're
married
gonna be
nigga.
over at the family
You ain't got
reunion
nothing
as
to
one
worry
of her
about.
baby daddies.
You
Think
ain't got
about that.
nothing to
You're gonna
worry
be at the
about.
family reunion as baby daddy number 3.
You
Oh
ain't
no, no.
got
How about this? How about this baby mama number 2 at the family reunion?
well,
That
you
shit
don't
ain't
got to
gonna
worry
work,
about it.
bro. That
You
shit
ain't
is
gonna
not
bring no
gonna work,
woman.
bro.
He's got
That's
a
a bad
point,
look.
man.
That's a bad look for
But
everybody
that
involved, brother.
it's a bad look, but is it a worse look than just the family reunion just dying out altogether?
That's kind of the norm
But
now.
that's why it's dying. I'm not saying it's an alternative. I'm
So the
saying
black
that's literally
woman is
why
the
it's
reason why
dying.
it died. The black
You don't
woman.
have to blame the man or the woman, bro. Stop being sensitive. Your feelings don't
I
need to
ain't
come
being
to the
sensitive,
party.
but you said
All
when
I'm
the woman
saying is
come
that's
and
the
start
state of
those
play right
vines,
now, bro.
you made the parallel of a black woman to the vine, and the reason why it
No,
messed up
no,
the
no. The
family
vine is
reunion.
compared to the tree. You don't have a family tree if you don't have traditional nuclear families. You got a tangle of vines. Stop getting in your feelings, bro. There's a
And
simple
what's
stop.
the
There's
tank?
a simple
How you
principle
know
here.
I'm getting? I'm a man. You don't have any feelings, but you
Be
ain't got
one then, nigga. Be one, bro. We talking about family structure. That's not a family tree when you have a tangle of vines.
in their feelings,
You
nigga.
can
How you
only
know?
produce a family tree if a man and a woman are married.
I
That's
said
literally
feelings
how
the
family
right
trees
time.
look, bro.
So don't
Once
tell
you
me
have
what I
families
need.
outside of the tree, that shit turns into a vine.
Motherfucking punk ass nigga. So don't tell me what I'm in. You unfeeling nigga. That's why you probably ain't got a bra. Cause you try to act like you
Yes,
you
unfeeling, bro. That's exactly the conversation.
but
Unfeeling. You
no
can't
till
have feelings and think about this stuff.
you lifting
It's
weights and
just
you
gonna
don't
hurt
feel.
your feelings more.
What do you mean?
You having feelings is why your feelings are hurt right
When you
now,
go
bro. That's exactly the problem we're having. You have feelings.
you don't feel your heart rate accelerating when you walk at a faster pace. You a nigga with no feeling. You're in your feelings, nigga. I stay in my feelings. You had it's a feeling when you do everything. When you wash your face, brush your teeth, when I put on my socks, everything is a feeling. So how you gonna tell me to get out my feelings, nigga? You die,
So
nigga.
you trapped in them. You're trapped in them is what you're telling me. You can't get over them.
That's right, cause they me. All this
I
encompasses
hear you. I
nigga.
hear you, brother. I hear you, brother.
Well, I'm gonna stay in my feelings, nigga. That ain't a
I
bad
hear you,
thing.
brother. I'm
That's
happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you.
emotionless man, nigga. Yeah.
I'm happy for you. You are in touch with your feminine side, and that is a good thing.
You done flipped into feminine. See this nigga? You just like a Republican. You gonna try to flip my words. That is not what I said, brother.
Nah. I mean, look, it is tough when people don't meet their brothers, sisters, or cousins and shit. And if they're lucky until they're in their 20s and shit, man. Like, just like Ism said, I agree with that. I tried to make sure that was similar with my son. Like, yo, you stay in touch with your cousins, you know, your auntie, you know, your uncle and shit like that. You know, make sure you stay in touch with them. I did everything I could to make sure I kept them together when they was kids, and now you know that they're a little older, they stay in touch on their own. And I know it's like that with my cousins. Shit, like we don't need a family reunion for us to talk, stay in touch,
You did
and
right,
get together and see what's going on. You know, we just check on each other from time to time, but eventually that shit's going to die out.
Like, look. I never grew up. I never grew up with the rest of my father's sons, right? Because we are all in different houses. So now here's the other thing. We were talking about family earlier. One of the reasons why I stick around and I try to do the right thing as long as possible is because I want my kids to actually grow up together. You know, even if I don't have to be in the house, like, because, you know, you try to do what you know, do the right thing and all that. But at the very least, I want all my kids to actually have each other. Because, you know, family shit is falling apart, like, all around us, and nobody's even looking at it.
So all that shit you talk, and you come from, see, now I done looked at your paperwork. See, your paperwork say your daddy was a baby daddy ass
I'm like
nigga.
a superstar to you, ain't I?
So he
You
put
be like
that on
thinking
you.
about me and shit.
Like you said, even if you don't
You
live in the
think
house,
about me when you're not on the panel. You actually think about me when I. That's so weird that you think about me like that.
all that conservative shit you be talking, and now you talking about not living in the household with the woman. You be talking like you definitely pro-family. All your kids gonna live in one household. You be talking big shit, my nigga. And now you mean to tell me you's a baby daddy ass nigga when you just said the baby mamas was the problem and the vines at the family
Most of us are though. Most of us are though.
So you the
Most of us are. What's wrong with that now?
No, not most of us. No. I ain't
Most
like
of
you.
us are. Am I lying? Am I lying?
You a
You
baby
think you're
daddy?
special or something? Are you a special nigga?
Yes, I am, nigga. You can't
Well, the
see
thing
me.
is,
Okay.
also I can remember when I was growing up, like you know what I'm
you?
saying, like man, like I said, the family kind of just embraced, you know what I'm saying, the kids when, you know what I'm saying, when somebody had kids, it wasn't like you don't shame somebody because they a baby mama or a baby daddy or whatever the case may be, they ain't together. Fuck that, you know what I'm saying? That baby is part of the family. That's it. You know, that's it. That's the way we do it. So, you know, like a lot of other demographics, they know what their kids are their biggest asset. Like their kids are their biggest asset. Like property and businesses and all of that shit. Now the family is the true business. That's
Right, but
the
if you're
family
not,
business. The family is the
if,
business.
if you're not teaching the kids the importance and the value of family and family networks, then where are they going to learn it in college when they go get away from the family? Like, no, you have to actually tell them that stuff. Like, people got upset with me the other day when I was talking about this. Like, yeah, my daughter's going off to college and all that, but I got to make sure to stress to her the importance of like getting married and settling down and all that. Because listen, you only get to be young and pretty once. And once you're like 50 years old, you can't go back and redo that stuff. So you're gonna have to try to work it out when you get the chance to do it now.
Yeah, you ain't the one to talk because you didn't do it.
Well, look, her mom is not gonna tell her that shit either. That's kind of the point. Who's
There you
gonna
go.
give that advice? The women?
He had
The women who want
to.
to be single, they're gonna give that
That's what you're
advice, bro.
supposed to do. As
No,
the
no.
father, nigga.
But logically, are you gonna leave that to the chicks who want to be single though? No,
Hey
somebody
man,
has to give that
you
advice, bro.
supposed to give your children all the wisdom you can give them. You don't wait on the mama. You teach them everything you can teach them, brother. You know what I mean? But you find a way to blame black women for everything, and you just not knowing I'm a special nigga. Yes, special nigga. That's me, nigga. I ain't like you niggas. Yeah, you got to teach your daughters, your sons, your little cousins. That's your job for your family to pass on something. You don't want to leave here and somebody say,
Okay.
oh, he was a rich man and he was a conservative. Nah, you want them to say, hey, this brother inspired me. He gave me a lot of knowledge. He taught me things. He showed me how to be a man. Your nieces, your daughters say, oh, he helped me choose a good man. He showed me what a real man was. You know, he taught me standards. He taught me hold myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? You want people to say good things about you, man. It ain't always just because you voted for Trump and you're mad at black women, man. You niggas is funny around here, man.
Nah,
And I
hood
want to be
conservative.
like nasty.
He dropped off, man. I'm about to. Sheep says he's gotta jump off and go out. I'm gonna probably jump off too.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
it's all good. Before you go, sheep, bro, you going live or whatever? We ain't got many left, but I can redirect what's here over there.
Nah. That's why I decided to
Or
simulcast your way. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna save my topic for tomorrow morning.
Now I appreciate I'll be in there tomorrow morning. I know you do. You know what I'm saying, man. Monday mornings. That's what's
Yeah.
up. You know. Now that's what's up. And
It's
I
all
gotta
good, man.
check out that other topic too. Appreciate you, sheep. Thanks for coming through, chilling with us. Now we covered all the topics plus some extra ones, so I appreciate
Okay.
y'all hanging out with your boy today. Thank
For
you.
Appreciate
sure.
you, bro.
All right, brother Sheep. In a minute,
All
man.
right.
Salute,
GS1
Edwin.
Ross.
Any
Appreciate
final
you.
words? Yeah.
Peace,
Uh,
family.
Final words, man. Just support my brother Ant, man. Support Coffee and Chill. This a great show. One of my favorites that my brother Ant do, man. So just support my brother Ant, man. We here every Sunday, with some great topics, and just come through and show y'all love and y'all support, man. I'm here, bro.
No, I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. And y'all make sure y'all you know what I'm saying, sub to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I got Hood Conservative back up too. You know what I'm saying? We getting the final thoughts out now. But shout out
Yes.
to Sheep, shout out to Sir Ism. You know what I'm saying? Sherry Berry, Cousin Tay Tay. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Green, Got Green Radio. Anybody else that I missed that came up. Because we've been up here for a while. Nah, man, appreciate y'all.
Nah, I was just gonna
Conservative.
say we were talking about kids. Yeah, we were talking about kids, and David, one of my kids, called to interrupt the whole conversation. That's just how it is when you're a parent. But no,
Yeah.
like all things aside, a lot of what I say is motivated by the idea that black families are just disappearing, and I don't think you're gonna get any of your black dreams off the ground if you can't do